Roxy. So you've got to do the free fall stuff, and so you've got to do all three levels, level 1, 2, and 3. So the first level, you're going to get asked some questions about if you throw something up and it comes back down, and what's happening to the velocity and what's happening to the acceleration. The acceleration never changes, never, ever, ever changes, and the acceleration is always down. Velocity is going to decrease as you go up until it gets to its apex and slows down because of gravity, and it's going to increase as you go down. So the direction of velocity would be up, and then it would be down. Velocity is going to decrease, increase, decrease, increase. Acceleration never, ever changes. The acceleration from gravity never, ever changes, and it's always down. You may see something that looks like that. So you are accelerating if these dots get further apart because you're covering more distance each second. Between the dots represents a second, and so you're covering more distance each second. So if the dots get bigger, you're accelerating. If the dots get closer together, you'd be slowing down. And then the second level, let's see what the second level is. The second level is, all right, so you go up and then down. It's always 0 right here, and the acceleration from gravity is 10 meters per second squared. That means every second you are either slowing down by 10 or speeding up by 10. And so you just kind of have 0 at the top, and then this just before you hit 0 would be 10. Just after you left 0 would be 10. That would be 20. That would be 20, 30, 30, 40. So if you throw an object and it leaves your hand at 40, after 1 second it's 30, after 2 seconds it's 20, after 3 seconds it's 10, after 4 seconds it's 0, after 5 seconds it's 10, after 6 seconds it's 20, after 7 seconds it's 30, after 8 seconds it's 40 because it slows down and speeds up. So you'll have to answer those questions there. And then the last level is the one that's the most difficult. So you're given a speedometer over on the right. So you're usually given 2 speedometers here, and you have to read carefully. So I'm looking at a problem now. A ball is equipped. Well, actually, let's just go to physics classroom website. Thank you. Physics classroom website, concept builders, the laws of motion. No. That's it. Yeah. So free fall. All right, so a ball is equipped with a speedometer and launched straight upward. The speedometer reading 3 seconds after launch is shown at the right. So you have to read and know that this is showing you the speed at a particular time, and it's going to tell you whether the ball is moving upward or downward. In this case, the ball is moving upward at 20, and it is 3 seconds after launch. So if it's moving upward 20, it's 3 seconds after launch. We know that this is 0 at top, and we know that it was 20 meters per second, 3 seconds after launch. So 20 meters per second. We know it's always going to look like this. So just have one of these out in front of you, real handy. Just go ahead and make one. I would make it all the way down to 60. You may have to go beyond 60. All right, so it's right here 3 seconds after launch. So this is 1, 2, 2, 3. So it left your hand at 50. So that tells you the starting speed. 1 second, 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. So you first have to determine your starting speed. And you do that with that reading at the right. Now they could have told you that it's moving downward. They can tell you that it's 0, it's moving downward, it's moving upward. So you have to figure out the starting speed. So this starting speed is right there. Then it says, at what approximate times would the ball be moving downward and display the following speedometer readings? So the ball is moving downward at 10. So if it's moving downward 10, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. 6. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then at 20 it would be 7. Now every now and then they're going to give you a little trick question where they don't specify that the ball is moving downward. They just may ask you, when could the ball be at 20? Check that answer. So the ball could be at 20 right here or here. So this would be 1, 2, 3 seconds, and this would be 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds. So as you're cycling through the possible answers, they may tell you that 3 is not a choice. And you just have to keep cycling through it until you get to 7. And there is 1 where you don't have an answer. None of the above choices are correct. So you just got to figure that out as needed. If you got any questions, let me know.